What's up, YouTube? It's me again, Chris, Lavish Lifestyle Bullies. I've been getting a lot of DMs lately on people wondering, how do I build my brand? How do I build my kennel? I'm gonna show you a couple ways on how to do that today. So just stay tuned and lock in. A lot of people right now, 2023, everyone's becoming a breeder and everyone's having the question of, how do I set myself apart? How do I get to that next level? Because a lot of people don't know where to start. They have puppies, they're unable to sell puppies. The first step I would really start suggesting is that you go to dog shows. You have different, levels to it. You have the ABKC shows, which is more of a stuff you would see on TV. And then you have the fun shows, which it's still a good networking opportunity. So I recommend a lot of people going to those dog shows. Even if you're not into showing dogs, you just go out there. A lot of people, they just like seeing dogs in person. All of these photoshopped and all of these rumors, and the best thing you can do is pull up and let someone see your dog in person. If you want to really get to that next level, those shows are where it's at. And I'm not talking about the little, the little small shows. I'm talking about actually traveling to Cali and Dallas and Florida, hitting those big shows, because that's where you're really gonna get your most networking at for your kennel name. So number two, I would say some social media. If you not really social media savvy or technology savvy, I would say you need to learn. 2023, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, everything is a promotion opportunity. So I might post the same video on 4 different platforms. All it takes is for one platform to go viral. We've been viral, 2 times on Instagram, 2 or 3 times on TikTok. So that's really what helped us build our name out there and let people see what we do. Create reels, create shorts, even like how we're doing now. Just try to become one with the community. You want to be in the bully community, and when you're a part of the community, you're going to network and meet with other people. But the first step is getting on to social media. And my third step, I would probably say, and this is the last step that I've been personally using, is to actually sit back and think, what can I bring to this bully community? For me, it's training. I'm very good at training dogs. I'm good at showing dogs. When I don't have litters, I'm not one of those people that you only see when you have litters. You're gonna see me all year round, whether it's training my dogs, training other people's dogs, or dropping videos on how to train dogs, having litters. So everything I do, I revolve my life around these dogs. I recommend that if you really are serious and passionate about these dogs, that's what you need to do. From, making stack boxes to training and boarding, progesterone tests. You have so many different avenues that you can do within the dogs aside from selling litters. Everyone, they're so pressed, I need to sell a puppy, but what makes people want to even buy a puppy from you? So you got to ask yourself, what sets me apart? I'm all in with these dogs. From training to show handling to I go to the shows and handle my own dogs. I just recommend that number 3 tip, you just got to be passionate. Instead of thinking, how can I make money off of these dogs, thinking, what can I offer this bully community that'll set me apart? So 3 main characteristics that I feel like a successful dog breeder has. Reliability is one. A dog breeder has to be able to answer the phone at 3 o'clock in the morning if someone that you just sold a puppy to is having a question. Or say you have a stud and you're running studs, a dog owner has to be able to, my girl's in heat and she's all the way in Arizona. The stud owner has to be on top of it to send the semen in time for the dogs to get pregnant. Because if you're not reliable, no one's going to want to buy a pup from you. No one's going to want to, buy stud services from you. You have to be reliable. Number 2, I would say you have to have some type of personality. When you go to these dog shows, just get out of your comfort zone. Go out there and talk to people, even if you're not a people person. Go talk to people, network. Without network, you're pretty much nowhere. Go out there and network with other breeders. And some of the most successful dog owners, like I said, they're taking those 12-hour drives to Texas to go to the biggest dog show, or, taking a 12, 20-hour drive to all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast just to go to, one of the West Coast big shows. So networking is also a big thing. Number 3 is you have to be passionate about these dogs. People are looking at the money. They're not looking at what can go wrong. And as a dog breeder, you have to be willing, and you have to be so passionate about this game. You have to be willing that if it goes wrong, you're gonna still do this and still put your all into it. Because when people see you put your all into it, they notice. best believe they notice. You have to be willing to just say, regardless of how it goes, I'm so invested in these dogs as a passion, aside from the money, I'm gonna keep on going and keep on pushing, because there's gonna be times where you're gonna be stuck with pups and you're gonna be sitting there like, oh my God, money, 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 money. But then the passion will just be like, I'm gonna make sure these dogs go to a good home, pet home, because not all dogs are sold for the high numbers. You have some pet home numbers. And that's why I said, when you stop looking at the money and you start looking at, actually caring about the dogs, you will look at it, okay, this dog isn't really up to par, so I'm gonna go ahead and put her in this pet home where I know she's being well taken care of. I might take a $3,000, $4,000 loss on her rather than me go try and get the top dollar on the dog. It's, ruining my relationship or my reputation when the dog grows up and she's not what I, put her out there to be. I would just say be real, man, and just be passionate about what you do. I think also too, with the good comes the bad. So I also want to kind of enlighten people on some of the sides of dog breeding they don't tell you about. Ruined friendships and co-owned deals gone bad. Me personally, I've seen people's friendships fall out over one dog, or not even a whole litter, one pup off of a litter. It's a lot that you need to also look out for in the dog game. That's why you should do your homework on breeders and, make sure you're investing in the right person. Try to get as many videos as possible along with pictures, but also remind you that pictures can be photoshopped. FaceTime, if you are able to, go see the breeder's yard, go see how they run their facility, see how the dog's health is, because a lot of people, they trick people. That's why it is good to get on social media, but you have to watch out for certain tricks. You might see someone post the same picture of their dog for the next 3 years, and you're thinking that's how the dog looks. Whole time he doesn't even look that way anymore. You want to watch out for a lot of breeders who don't really care about these dogs. You'll see breeders who have dogs for 30, 40,000, but if you go look on their yard, their dog ain't even leaving out the cage. We have a lot of yard for our dogs to run. We can actually care about our dogs, and that's what you want to look out for, because some of these people, they'll make you think they care, but they really don't care about their dogs. They just care about money. All right, so now that I gave y'all the good, bad, and the ugly, man, it's all up to y'all. You gotta really want it, man. If you want to be a dog breeder and you want to be in this for the longevity of it, you're gonna make sure you make it happen. Just make sure you give us a subscribe. We're gonna be dropping more content, more show content for all you people that's into the dog shows and want to get into the dog shows, as well as breedings that we have coming up. We have currently 4 breedings lined up this year. So as they come closer, we'll share them with you guys, and as we confirm, we'll share them with you guys. We also have a dog that we just bred, last week, that we're gonna be dropping videos and, documenting her pregnancy. And also, guys, if you have any questions, man, don't be scared to DM me on Instagram, man. Lavish Lifestyle Bullies. I'm here for you, man. I'm here for the whole bully community. So you can ask me any questions. I'll answer them to the best of my ability. I'm not a professional, but I have been around dogs a lot. Hitting you back with another video. Like I said, make sure you subscribe and tune in.